We're still up top and still can't drop what they not.
It's week 16 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's creative quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season.
All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And away we go from Brooklyn. Here's White on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And leading them out, one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll give him a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run here on 1st down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. They maybe get a yard there. Still can't manage to run it in. That's going to bring up 4th and goal.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He's keeping it. Give him a full 40 on the play. And that'll be a 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st down, they'll run. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They go play action on 1st. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that 1st cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the 1st time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Another try following the sack. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
The Caps and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's kept up the pace all season long. To the point, look, he's in the top 5 across the NFL in passing. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the defense. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. And, Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here he is on 3rd and long. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it.
Well, a roar from the crowd as they saw the replay on the big screen, and they will indeed get a challenge. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound thud. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
Here's the Caps punt team now. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 1st down, ball at the 36. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just a field goal separates these two. More coming up after this quick break. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Throw left side, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Pass play now. Brought in by Elliott. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And oh, he got it! Interception!
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Fits it through the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Hits him on the in route. And they get this down to the 28.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up 1st down. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. Runs it in for the touchdown. The Caps pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Caps make it a 10-point ball game.
Our home team, nothing.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Patterson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The home teams ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Catch made over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 48-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
From the 40 on 2nd down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Dropping back to throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Uh-oh, he can't escape, he's brought down! And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Setting up a throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's a give up the middle. And he rips off 8 yards on the final play before our 2-minute warning. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Punting unit out now. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And he locates the ball amid the flurries of snow to make the fair catch. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Looking for a target. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Complete to number 8.
Third and just 2 to go. Finds him over the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Still sticking with the passing game. That's complete inside the 35. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Throwing it again here. And the defender comes away with it. And the Caps make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Hand off to the back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. That brings us to the midway point of this one. The Caps enjoying a nice little lead here on the road. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, and our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. And it's the home side who have the lead as they play the second quarter. The Armadillos locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, let's head off and check out a second game, and that one all tied. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Patterson now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Fine. time. So it'll be second down. Throwing from the gun here. He's got it over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give him a first down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds him on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
He'll throw it yet again. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives them the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Back now, pressure on its way. And a man is there to knock that away.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Amendola able to put it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Here's White on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The offense getting set to go. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard.
He's got it deep downfield. They get 38 out of the play. And they're going to have a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Running this one left. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Complete over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give him a first down. Back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Lone back gets the handoff. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down from the red zone. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Caps push their lead further to start the half. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Now the PAT try coming up. Snowy weather, no problem for them on that point after. And the Caps double their lead to 14. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense getting all set for this series. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Caps get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, it has been all day. Comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play. And that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. He'll throw it. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Patterson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Went to the oh well 1 too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to